They're much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the technical free throw is good. And Indiana with some changes. Johnson comes in for Jackson, and it's Shepard in for Nesmith. Ball outside. Pass to Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte, no good that time either. And for Indiana, their shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game. Back to McConnell. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Shepard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Bradley, he's checked in for Johnson. Curry, he's checked in for Charlotte.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Pass to Okogie. Fires from deep. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 29.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
From deep, MP. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. And here's Curry. From deep. A shot comes out.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Curry finds Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Wizards, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect...
And got it! Another basket!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Nice shot by Okogie.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
On the wing, MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Good. He hits again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Ball passes to Bridges. Toppin with a double team. Down low. And the basket by Curry.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on...
Another bucket! Wow!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 41% here in the 4th. Curry passes to Ball. Pacers with a rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to MP. There's the triple. And yes, another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pacers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they've had the better of this matchup by far this season. They'll have won all 3 meetings with only 1 more left against the Hornets.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And they double up ball inside. Here's Williams. The rebound by Nesmith. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points.
What an incredible effort. Complete scoring dominance.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He shoots a 3. Yet another bucket.
What a moment. It's one for the history books. Again, he has set the record for the most points ever in a single game.
Unparalleled scoring capability. We've seen it time and time again. There's really nothing he can't do on a basketball court when he sets his mind to it. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to MP. From downtown. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see.
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points. You're unbelievable, man.
Yeah, Pete.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
What's up, MP?
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just living it.
giveaway coming up, Pacers Nation. The first 10,000 fans to arrive will get your own Pacers calendar.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. And Greg, how exciting is this?
Oh, it's incredible, Kevin. We were here last year for the final, and LeBron and the Lakers taking over Las Vegas, and I think we have another memorable night on tap. Nothing better than winner-take-all basketball.
This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tyrese Halliburton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post-pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. And for Indiana, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, checked in for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. And how about this one to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hornets was phenomenal. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was so productive offensively, he wound up setting a new season high for himself in scoring. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Fultz, the pass to Murray. Back to Fultz. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I'll tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Siakam kicks to MP. And the Pacers another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Monk with the ball. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Valanciunas. Fires from deep. The shot by Monk is no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now, MP. After the missed three from Malik Monk. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Mathurin. Pass to Monk. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And here are the Kings now, following the three-point attempt by MP.
Powering that one down. Murphy saw a chance to go for it and took it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ryan's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Sacramento also making some changes. Jones checked in for Keegan Murray. Ellis comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Carter in for Fultz. And here is Ellis. Following the three-pointer by MP. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now Carter, following the three-point attempt by MP. Valanciunas passes to Carter. Offline with his three. Pacers leading by 15. Pass to MP. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. MP's got 15.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That's it. He's got 2. Made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Good on the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Carter. The rebound by Halliburton. Fires from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 19. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. This is the second annual NBA Cup Championship game. It's the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got DeRozan. Jones is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ellis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Here's MP. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
MP is showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
And Ellis throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Jones. No good from outside. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
you have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
Now, here's MP. Rebound by the Kings. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Pacers leading by 22. And MP throws it down.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Kings have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. That doesn't go either for Ellis. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. All alone. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. MP, he can't hit that time. The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cut break, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Nesmith. And the shot goes down.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's MP. And that one, good. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. We've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. And now Sacramento on the break. Ellis dishes to Murray. Pass to Fultz from deep. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
It's all you, MP. Got it.
Over in the corner, Fultz hits it from three-point range. Fultz has got his third basket of the night.
Whenever Fultz is in a catch-and-shoot situation, you know he can't wait for that ball to find his hands.
And that one's good. MP.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
He gets it in there.
He's been a marksman this period. The shot mechanics finally in sync.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And it's Murray with the jam.
Thunderous stuff there for Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
Here's Nembhard after the Kings pick up 2. Pass to Mathurin. On the wing, MP. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting a 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Fultz. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Fultz the pass to Murray. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. And here's MP for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fultz against MP. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And Indiana shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Here's the 3. And that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 44.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Down low, here's Fultz. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Siakam. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Siakam.
Yeah, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
MP looking around. He tries for 3. Monk grabs the board. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Valanciunas hits them both. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Valanciunas. This game he had 10 points. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Monk. 15 points for Markelle Fultz.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And here's MP for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fultz, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Mathurin against DeRozan. Over Mathurin, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 50 points. And so it's Indiana rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. The Eastern Conference winner, MP.
To no one's surprise, MP, individually, he's a level above. Also makes his teammates better.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Indiana Pacers.
I can say
that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Kings, Valanciunas comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in for Malik Monk.
Let's hear it for you.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Toppin is out there with Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. That's the Pacers 5. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
MP finds McConnell, and Indiana, another 3.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Bryant. And it's good for 2.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Sacramento's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Ellis can't get that one to fall either. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Bryant. He's off on that one. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. You play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
And he gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Toppin finds MP. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wide open look here for Murray. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
DeRozan surveying the D. Pacers with the rebound. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Fultz. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
To the paint. Here's McConnell. Yes, that goes in. McConnell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size, and how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Back to Ellis. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Kings shooting around 40% from the floor here. Fultz, the pass to Ellis. Back to Fultz. It's Ellis on the wing. Pass to Fultz. For 3, Murray buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Nesmith. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Nesmith has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Kings shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
MP finds McConnell. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The 3-point shooting has come fast. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. 4th quarter getting going here. On the court right now for the Kings. We've got Ellis. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jones. Then it's DeRozan. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. MP passes to Nesmith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. On offense, here are the Kings. A good look from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Toppin. The tray, and the Pacers another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. They need this. He lays it in. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
McConnell kicks to MP. Indiana moving it around. Here's Toppin. And the Pacers another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. DeRozan against MP. And a missed layup. On offense, here are the Pacers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Well, Greg, as we play the 4th quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
DeRozan's shot is good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
McConnell passes to MP. And here's Bradley. MP kicks to McConnell. MP outside. Pass to McConnell. Back to Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. And the Pacers call time here. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Walker's checked in for Bradley. And a change for Sacramento. Fultz is checked in. Up and in on the layup. Fultz has got 19 points.
And right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
MP finds Walker. Now, here's MP. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Now here's Fultz. He's looking for Ellis and finds him. Second chance shot. Walker with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. Now MP. Defended by Jones. MP, no good. Kings have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And here is Ellis. Here's Fultz. Over McConnell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Nesmith, the pass to Toppin. And here's MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 56 points in the game.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. And here's DeRozan. There's Ellis with the three ball. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the middle. Here's Ellis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 15 points for Ellis.
Well, you love to see the intelligent basketball being played by Valanciunas, not just thinking about his own offense, but creating for his guys.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Here's Toppin, and the three ball is good. Toppin's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now Fultz. Left side, DeRozan. Over Nesmith. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Jones.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will two-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's MP. He's guarded by Ellis. And another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now here's Ellis. Covered by MP. A three ball. And it's DeRozan missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Valanciunas with a screen on McConnell. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. MP, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Nesmith. MP left side. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got his fifth rebound in this one. All sorts of time. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Walker finds MP. Out to the wing. Three-pointer on the way. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Outside DeRozan. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Here's Indiana. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Toppin. Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Back to McConnell. And here is MP. Defended by Jones. A three from MP. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
Yeah, coming down the stretch. They've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's DeRozan. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Bryant is checked in for Walker. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Jones. And Monk's subbed in for Ellis. Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Toppin finds MP. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Back to MP. Pass to McConnell. 5 to shoot. And the basket by MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Indiana with it. MP with it. To the wing on the left. Neesmith, the pass to MP. Again, what an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Indiana. MP passes to Neesmith. Now Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey.
Jonathan in the back. How do you avoid a let?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you have to ramp it up for a championship and play at a certain caliber.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Good, MP.
You did what you set out to do. Brought home the NBA Cup.
How's it feel? Like you expected?
You know, it does, but it doesn't.
What do you mean?
You know, after... I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
Don't get me wrong.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll...
Yo, MP, let's go.
Like those kicks, MP?